All right, so first week of the fall cut is upon us. So we'll get started with the Bible verse of the day. That doesn't change. So we'll get started with that. So today's Bible verse comes from Colossians chapter 3 verses 23 to 24. Whatever you do, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men, knowing that from the Lord you will receive the inheritance as your reward. You are serving the Lord Christ. So to simply put it, this goes hand in hand in, what really everybody's purpose should be. And I'm not saying that in a way to, bring you down or say what you're doing in your life is completely wrong. Work, what you do outside of work. What I'm saying is, we are called to live for God, not for ourselves. To live for God and Jesus, not for ourselves. And that simply is, what I know my purpose is and what I'm doing here. Spreading the word is something that I really enjoy doing and has a big impact. I hope it has a big impact. What I'm trying to do here, and ultimately the purpose of everything that I do is for the glory of God, and not for myself, not to please other people around me, not even to please myself. I know that sounds a bit odd, but at the end of the day, with bodybuilding, with how I treat other people, with how I treat myself, I do that for God because God created me in the image of Him. So I live for God, not for myself, as we all should. So workout wise, legs on Monday as always, quad focused. So let's get in there, get warmed up, and get into some legs. Looking forward to it. All right, so the first movement for the quad focused leg day, as always, the compound movement will be the Smith machine squats. And the adjustment we made last week was to take the plate off the ground, and we're just going barefoot in the socks, and just achieving as much depth as possible. And over time, the form will always slightly improve. But I've been doing this long enough to where I was able to make that adjustment and really just have the squats be as simple as possible, if that makes sense. I'm not really overcomplicating anything. I'm keeping things simple. And that's in every aspect. That's with every single lift. Keeping things simple is a big principle with the way that I train and the way that I do bodybuilding. So, just the key points with this. Slow and control on the eccentric part as always. And a slight pause at the bottom for a couple seconds. And then exploding up on the concentric part of the movement. So, if you guys are, just starting out lifting, you're doing free weight barbell squats, not using a Smith machine or a hack squat, I would definitely suggest, giving the Smith machine a shot. It'll really help you get your form down much sooner than later than if you're to do, free weight barbell squats. So I would definitely suggest utilizing a Smith machine if your gym has one. Not only is it going to help you with your form, but you're going to be able to do not a lot more weight, but you're going to be able to do a bit more weight, and it's going to take the stabilization aspect out of it, so you're able to really focus more on the repetitions with good quality form and able to focus more on the high intensity. So definitely suggest utilizing a Smith machine if you guys have one. All right, so the second and the accessory movement for the quad focus leg days will be the leg extensions. And as you guys can see, I have that yoga mat between my feet, ankle area, and the pad for the leg extensions. And what that's going to do is help us achieve not only just a bit of a deeper stretch, on the quads here, which is the targeted muscle, but it just helps us keep our placement with the pad on our bottom of our ankle, top of our foot area. So helps with both those things, but definitely more importantly, helping us get a little bit deeper of a stretch. So figured I'd try that out. I saw it online months ago and thought about it, so I figured why not? Let's give it a shot. And yeah, just helped me stabilize the pad more, and just ultimately I think just felt better. So definitely going to keep this in the routine. But main principles with this movement, same thing with everything really. Slow and controlled on the eccentric part. Towards the end, I was getting a little bit sloppy. No, I wouldn't say sloppy. I mean, I think I could just control the weight a little bit more, kind of towards the end of these sets. You guys will see. But just the main key with everything that we're doing, every single movement that we're doing, is the intensity. Intensity over everything. I can't say it enough. A big misconception in a common theme that you'll see, with the vast majority of people in the gym, is people overtrain. People focus on just such high volume exercises. I mean, high volume workouts. Instead of, resting more in between sets, taking your time, and really pushing yourself on the sets and focusing more on good quality repetitions with good quality intensity. So that'll do it for today's lift. A successful quad focus leg day. Great start to the fall cut here as we're underway with that. And I appreciate you guys watching the videos, supporting the channel, supporting the Instagram and TikTok as well. And I will see you guys on Wednesday for chest. God bless.